Coach, just talking a little bit about FSU, if you've had a chance to kind of check them out over the last few days, what really stands out about their team?
Well, they've got, some really good pitching depth, particularly from the left side. Their numbers are really good as far as staff goes, so it looks like that pitching has really kind of what's carried them. Offensively, they've got power. They're, I think, out of the top 12 programs in the country, home run leaders. They're number 11. So, they have tremendous power and display that. They have a large number of strikeouts, which, indicates that they probably are big swingers and rightfully so. But, a rich tradition club that, certainly knows how to win and has for a long time.
We'll move to Heath.
Coach Berry, I know in the conference tournament you were down maybe a pitcher or so in the bullpen. Are y'all back at full strength now? And if so, is there an option maybe with the 4-game weekend you had to go through, maybe you could move a starter to the bullpen if needed be?
Yeah, I think we'll use every variable option that we have to win each game. But the thing that's different for us, and I don't know if it is for the rest of the teams in the field, but all year long we've been playing with a 30-man travel roster, and now we're down to 27. So that's lightened the load as far as the number of pitchers that we have, carrying 14 right now. Obviously, we exposed Dickerson last weekend in the conference tournament for the first time. Trying to anticipate moving forward, being able to use him, knowing that we were going to be down a couple of arms. So, but yeah, it's there. Everything is an option there, as it was in that conference tournament of being able to use starters in relief and not getting, taking us deep in the game, but certainly being able to use them for 3 outs, knowing that if we have to use them as a starter later on, that we can.
Trey?
Yeah, Scott, with a game like tomorrow where, you got Hunter going up against, a team, like you said, that's so deep in pitching, so runs could be at a premium. So not just for tomorrow, but also just in the postseason setting in general, where every run is so important. Has there been any talk or more talk about, figuring out like if, there's a runner on first with nobody out in like the second inning playing small ball type, like stuff like that, because that run could.
Yeah, I don't going into it right now. I certainly haven't looked at that option. That's kind of a game to game, decision on my part of what we'll do. But certainly, with this type of setting and the urgency to win, certainly nothing's off the table that they do or can do.
Parrish?
Hey, Scott, with the state mandated masks, crowd limits kind of going away in the middle of the season, how did that impact attendance for you guys? What kind of crowds did y'all play in front of?
We played in front of good crowds all year long, honestly, Parrish. So, obviously they're at the very beginning, being at 25%, it wasn't a normal crowd that we normally see at Pete Taylor Park. But as things started to open up, the gates started to open up as well, and people started certainly moving to venues that we were playing at, Pete Taylor Park, and even on the road. So, having played at Louisiana Tech where it was at 100% capacity for the conference tournament, I felt like we were back in old times of just normal, good competitive games with good attendance.
You feel like Southern Miss fans will travel well here? You see a bunch of them this weekend?
I think they will. I mean, they certainly did to Ruston. It's about the same distance as it was over there. So, I know in past when we have attended the Oxford Regional, we've had tremendous following. So I don't expect anything different from our fans this weekend. I think they'll be here just like they normally are.
Thanks.
Are there any further questions for Coach Barry? We'll go to Taylor.
Yeah, Coach, just, I mean, this is sort of a simple question, but what is going to be the formula for y'all this weekend to win? And what, obviously every game is going to be different, but what do you think you need to do really well this weekend to
Well,
win games?
Yeah, I think we need to continue to pitch. I think we need to continue to get deep in the games and not expose our bullpen and really tax them, because the deeper you get in this tournament, the more important that the pitching is going to be. Obviously, offensively, we're going to have to continue to swing the bats. We're going to have to be able to situational hit, particularly, be able to drive runners in, get those all important 2-out hits. And we're going to have to take care of the ball. I think what we saw over there in Ruston in a couple of those games, we gave up some key outs, that really came back to haunt us. And so we're going to have to take care of the ball defensively better than what we did over there in some situations.